Good morning. I am Kevin Price. Delighted to be with you. Going to spend some time talking to you about you and your business. Very glad to have back on the program. We had him on this week already. Have him on again, Jon Velie. He is really one of the country's premier immigrant law attorneys out there, nationally quoted in other major media, and now a regular contributor on The Price of Business. And Jon, love having you on the program. Let's start off with you telling us briefly about your practice, giving us your website, and then go ahead and introduce your guest today, which looks like a great one.
Thanks, Kevin. Glad to be here again. Velie Law Firm is the International Business Award, the Gold Stevie Award-winning Company of the Year for Legal Services firm. We deliver the dream by helping businesses, companies, and people move around the world. We are found at onlinevisas.com, where you can go out and check out all the different visas available and drop us a note or set up a free strategy session, and we can help companies and people live and reside in the United States. Today we're really excited to bring on Brad Sugars. Brad is the president of Action Coach. Action Coach is the largest business coaching company in the world. They're on every continent, I think maybe except for Antarctica, and just an incredible businessman. Brad has helped many companies find their dreams, including mine, and really does some incredible stuff.
Wow, well, that's fantastic. I have, over the years, have interviewed many Action Coach coaches, but never the top dog before. Welcome.
Hey, guys, it's great to be here. Really enjoying listening to some of the past shows, and Jon's been a great friend and an amazingly good client, too. He's grown his practice massively, so it's been great to see.
Yeah, that's very good. By the way, if the listener can't tell, Action Coach actually got started in Australia. Is that not correct?
Yeah, we started in Australia now 21 years ago. So 21 years, we're now in 59 countries, having just opened in Vietnam. So having a lot of fun building a lot of companies and helping a lot of people add a lot of jobs and add a lot of profits to their business. Very good.
Jon?
Yeah, one of the things that I'd like to focus on a bit today is how Brad brought his company to the United States. Very successful in Australia, helping there, but now his headquarters is in Las Vegas. And we utilize the L1 visa, which allows executives and managers to come to the United States for an international company. So they can even come to set up that company. And Brad did that, obviously, very successfully, and then translated that into an EB1 multinational executive green card, so he has permanent residence here. And then now he is running his vast headquarters from Las Vegas and doing it that way.
Yeah, very, very good. Talk a little bit about that transition and what all that entailed.
Yeah, if I can just jump in there, guys, I guess one of the biggest things is, part of any business growing internationally is that you and your people are going to have to move. And for us, it's been multiple people have had to move, not just from Australia, but from the UK, all across the world to our U.S. headquarters now. And obviously the U.S. is a great base for us because both for travel purposes and timing purposes around the world. So, Jon, over to you, buddy. Tell everyone how it actually happened.
Well, in this sort of scenario, it's, you look at the nexus between the companies. So the companies either have to be owned by the same individual or can be a subsidiary or a parent of the others. So, if you have one shareholder, that shareholder needs to be the same shareholder in the other company. And then you look at the background of the employee. The employees have to have worked for the company for 1 full year within the last 3 years. So from Brad's team, he looked at his best and brightest, and after they worked for him for a year, or some of them had been with them since inception, he could bring them over, including himself, to set up the company or to keep it going. Sort of logistics of it.
Very, very interesting. How much planning was required in advance to make this transition, Brad?
It's obviously to move any business, it's pretty big effort. So lots of planning, I guess, went into the major move because obviously it's got to be funded, it's got to be recruited people in that marketplace, setting up of corporate entities, not just the people moving, but the actual corporate entities as well. So there's legal and accounting and all of that stuff. So there's a lot of work goes into it, but ultimately, in every country that we've opened our offices in, that planning pays off because, as the world economy grows, everyone's got to grow with it.
Yeah, very good. John?
Well, and a lot of other things it touches on. I got to work closely with Brad's legal team, and so his entity had legal entities in Australia, legal entities in Europe, legal entities in Asia. They're also a franchising company, so there's franchising laws that differ from the United States to Australia, right? And so we've seen that not just with the core head company, but many of the other Action Coach companies that want to come to the U.S. and open franchises and things like that. There's literally a plethora of different laws, and it can get very, very challenging. But if you can make it work to make your company international, it really opens a lot of doors, and you really see the advantages that may exist between your home country and our country or other countries, and the ability to move services or goods between those nations can really take a company to the next level.
Yeah, very good. By the way, the best website to learn more about our guest today is actioncoach.com, correct?
Correct. That's the easiest one. It'll get everything in there. There's a bunch of free links. Any business owners that want to help grow their business, we've got so much information on there that they can learn from. And just get some free stuff to get an idea of the sort of things we do and start seeing how it is we grow companies.
And, John, the best website for you?
OnlineVisas.com.
Very good. OnlineVisas.com. Gentlemen, thanks to both of you for a great segment. About 30 seconds left. John, final thoughts?
Well, I just want to take my hat off to Brad and Action Coach. I was a lawyer for 16 years before I brought on Brad's excellent coach, Rob Garibay, after reading all of Brad's books, and transformed our company. We've now won a number of international awards, including the Stevies and the Business Excellence Award, and it really goes to the concepts that help any company understand how to become more profitable. There's a 5 ways element that's really their chassis that really can help anything from a shop owner to even a lawyer or an accountant.
Thanks so much to both of you. I appreciate the segment, and I'm a big fan of coaching, so by all means, check out actioncoach.com. All right, I'm Kevin Price. When we come back, more for you right here on The Price of Business.